It's a pretty significant moment. You're choosing to interview me because Kefi entered the Arabian-Nubian Shield 18 years ago in Saudi Arabia. We're invited in by a large conglomerate, and we're the first to have made modern discoveries in Saudi. And they're in the development pipeline now, those projects. But of particular note today is that we were invited also into Ethiopia. So this is a particularly high margin project. Revenue today, operating today, if today was year one, revenue would be close to $1 billion. It would pay all its debt within 12 months, and it would be paying dividends within 12 months.
Orosur Mining PLC, market cap at around 120 million sterling right now. We've got 2 projects in South America. We really are about South America and gold. We're in Colombia and we're in Argentina. Both at about 300 square kilometers, so quite a lot of land there, and we have 100% of each project. We've been particularly busy in Colombia, where we are just releasing maiden resource for one of the 4 prospects we've got on these titles that we've got. In Pepas, we're going to be moving very quickly into an economic assessment, and we should be producing that in the next 4 to 5 months. And we're moving into permitting. We're looking at producing a small mine. It's absolutely on the right spot, top of a mountain, no strip ratio, very close to power, very close to the roads. At today's price, we've got about $1 billion of gold in that small deposit. To the south of there, in the landmass that we have the Apta prospect, and that's going to be bigger than Pepas. Now it's going to be underground, whereas Pepas is open pit. So the economics will be different, but given that we're going to have more ounces, they should compensate. And that could be happening in the next 12 months. So we've got quite a lot happening in development, if you like.
We are African and South American focused gold recovery business, basically a mining services provider that extracts value from byproducts and sometimes waste of the primary industry, whether that's historical or whether it's current operating mines. And we obviously visit and determine what type of waste they generate that's still gold bearing and sometimes got PGMs in it. And we then propose unique solutions through our niche plants based in South Africa as well as in Ghana to see if we can provide economical solutions to extract that value, return some of that to us, and obviously keep some of that to ourselves. We are looking at expanding our operating footprint into Brazil in South America, but we have been quite successful over the last 7 years to source material out of there, and we're looking forward to see how we can expand in terms of growth and the relationships we've developed there. I mean, as any other gold company, we had the headwinds of the gold price, specifically the increase in gold price that assisted us, but we also saw sort of the results of continued efforts over the last quarters. We've seen good volumes that's coming through, and yes, I'm looking forward to share a bit more detail with the market soon.
Cora Gold is an AIM-listed gold company. Our focus is predominantly in Mali, but we've also got an asset in Senegal as well. Our main asset is called Sanankoro. It's a 1 million ounce plus oxide gold deposit. We have completed a really positive feasibility study on the project, which shows 10 years of reserve life, a significant amount of free cash flow depending on what gold price you use. Our study was done at just under $3,000 gold. Obviously it's moved on a long way from there. Very straightforward project. It's an oxide, open pit oxide project, so it's gravity CIL processing from a free digging open pit mining. So lots of positives about the project getting to production. So we've developed up the resource, we've got a reserve, and we've got a completed feasibility study. We've also got an environmental permit on the project. So we currently are awaiting the mining permit for the project, and then we're ready to get building. We've got a project team in place who are there to support building us, and we've obviously got good relationships with EPCM providers and other contractors as well to get up and running quickly. I think the massive attraction for Cora is that you've got a huge amount of leverage into the gold price. You've got a large gold deposit at 1 million ounces, which has been very underexplored, so we believe will significantly increase our resources in the future. You've got a build-ready project with extremely robust economics, I think that, combined with obviously funding partners in place, I think shows that we've got a huge amount of upside and a lot of exciting months ahead as we make progress.